All right. Hello, everybody. Mike is back. I don't know why I'm talking in the third person. I'm very sorry that we started a little bit late. We had some work that needed to be done on the computer. And then unfortunately, I was not with y'all on Thursday. I've been battling, allergies mixed with like a little bit of a bug. So I just had to get myself all good before we go. Mind you, I'm not contagious or anything, just fighting off the end of it, which is never fun. Hope we get to, start off the stream strong. We are still, pretty far away on a lot of our breaks. I updated our personal menu with the prices here, guys. Select is now $635 for a personal versus I think it was $850 before, so that's awesome. Stadium Club continues to go down. It's now $175 for that. Guys, get your Series 1 while you can, though. That actually keeps going up. So I would suggest us filling that break tonight, because, again, that was priced before the increase in, again, it's not just for us, it's for the market. We respond to the market. We don't just up prices because it's fun. We'd love to sell everything cheap as long as, it financially makes sense. We need to be able to get more product for y'all. And we can't do that if we sell everything below market. So, yeah, I'm going to start with a filler. It's going to be super cheap. It's going to be 4 spots. It's going to be $10 per. And we're just going to go from there. I want to just help move spots along. I'm not actually back with y'all till Thursday. I have an odd Wednesday off, which I never have. So please help me do something tonight. We've been on a great streak where it's a personal, getting spots off. Just let me know, guys. Come on, guys. The WBC's been on. Spring training is amping up. Guys, we do have Bowman available as well for personals. I can see about talking to Bossman about getting Bowman draft breaks back up, considering that a lot of those guys are now playing in the preseason. But yeah, I mean, I would love to have this happen, guys. We just kind of gotta wait and see what we can, make happen, or see what kind of comes through. We've been doing a lot of football, which I absolutely love, but we are a little far away on it still, on select. So yeah, just let me know what we're thinking, ladies and gentlemen. I'd love to just make something happen tonight. I know we're on late. My apologies again. Yeah, life is life, especially as an adult. So just let me know what we're thinking, please. I'm hoping that actually, there we go. I'm hoping we get some viewers to come in. I know Ryan really did not get to do anything while I was gone, and so I'm hoping we can just keep the momentum. How's everybody been? Where are my regulars at? Nick, Donnie, Nick, Donnie, Casey, We've got Shane. We've got Padre. Who else is always here? Those are my main people. Of course, we got TP, David, and Jeff showed his face for the first time. Don't be expecting to see my former girl in the chat, though. Let's just put it that way. Long story short, that's a long story in of itself. But this is why I enjoy sports cards and my dogs. Sports cards might break your heart, but the nice thing is you can just go get more or do something different with it. So yeah, guys, let me know what we're thinking. Oh boy, that filler is not visible whatsoever. Let me fix that. Now the filler is visible. Let's see what happens. It is early. We've got 3 hours on stream. I did start really late, and I do apologize for that. There was, again, up until about 6:05. Work was being done by another fellow employee that was necessary for the computer to catch some stuff up because it was wasn't super busy, but it was concentrated towards the middle end of the day, kind of when I showed up. So yeah, guys, just let me know what we're thinking, what we want to do. Would love to make something happen tonight, but you know, just gotta let me know. What are we thinking? Ow. Other than I'm very cracking like a glow stick like crazy right now. I'm not sure as well. I know Bowman's Best releases tomorrow for 2025. Whether we get that whether we get to see that happen or not, what do you call it, in shop tomorrow, I do not know. So, I mean, I can always let y'all know eventually, but I do not know. Who's been with us, guys? What are we thinking? It's been a while. I've been with y'all since Thursday. Hey guys, welcome in if you are just joining us. Sorry guys, if you are just joining us, sorry, we did start a little late here. We had some late work that needed to be done here at the end of our day. The shop is closed up now. We got a filler going on for Series 1 Jumbo Half Case 677. 4 total spots, top 2 get in. $5 per, 2 for $9. Top spot gets the Guardians, second spot gets the Twins in 2026 Series 1. 677. We do have select NFL 249 and Topps Chrome Jumbo 519 on the screen. I can't talk today. Sorry, my back has also been killing me. If you normally tune in with me tune in with me. Unfortunately, I was not able to stream Thursday. I'm doing better now, but I got some aches and pains left over from having been sick, last week. So I would absolutely love to open up. If Donnie is in here, he will tell you I'm probably going to be more of a Helen Keller than normal. But I can tell you Helen Keller hits. If I Helen Keller, say something stupid, and wash my hands, we're basically guaranteed to hit huge. It's just kind of the way it's been the last... God, it's been like almost a month now we've been running. It's been awesome. So please let me know what you want to do. Series 1's been awesome for us. Museum collection's been hitting big. I'm trying to remember. What did he hit? Gold frame auto Merrill is what came out of, one of the boxes here recently in the shop. Bowman draft this year, guys, both whether it be a mega, whether it be the super jumbo or, standard draft or jumbo or standard draft. It's a little different this year, which is very interesting in that we're seeing a lot of these guys, not only in spring training, but having a heavy chance of just going straight up to the pros, whether it be like right away or some point this season. I'm not normally a Bowman guy, but honestly, we started opening it and I got into it. It's a lot of fun. I've personally been chasing Chase Shores. I guess chasing Chase Shores is a lot to say with chasing. But, I mean, he's 6'8", 245. He was a second-round draft pick for the Angels behind Bremner. There's a lot on the table here for what we can do with the evening. I'd love to do select as well, but we have a lot of big spots left there. Versus we only have 2 big spots left here for Series 1. Now, I'd love to do Topps Chrome Jumbo NBA. It's just, we've been waiting, We've been trying to get that off forever. So let me know. Again, we have a filler going on, 4 total spots, top 2 get in, $5 per, 2 for $9. Top spot gets Guardians, second spot gets Twins. I'm just trying to help move this break, see what we can have happen. And please let me know if you guys are out there. If you can, like the stream for me, talk back. If you can talk back to me too, that's always not only appreciated on my end, but chat rate does dictate how many people how many people will view what's going on. So yeah, let me know, guys. We'll be here till 9:30. Unless we keep going, then it'll be absolutely awesome. If you are just joining us, guys, welcome in, welcome in. We've got our three breaks on screen. 2026 Series 1 Jumbo, number 677, which we do have a filler for. 4 total spots, top 2 get in, $5 per, 2 for 9. Top spot gets Guardians, second spot gets Twins in 2026 Series 1 Jumbo half case. If you want to just take all the spots for 18, you literally get a discount in and of itself that way. We do have Select Hobby 249 as well. Basically a wide open board. It's been hot for us. We did get a Scat Auto and a what do you call it? Omarion Hampton Zebra insert. We have to remember, guys, if you see a zebra insert in a case, there usually means there's 2 zebras. Usually means there is a what do you call it? Like a base card in zebra as well as an insert zebra. That is what has historically been seen in Select for years. So yeah, and then we do have TOPPS Chrome Jumbo 517, which is probably our longest standing break that I've ever seen. We even managed to get Revolution off, which I mean, it was pretty solid, guys. We did we'd call it. It was like we got like a Lightning, a Cosmos, and one other all in one go. So it's been great. But yeah, please let me know what we want to do. I'm really hoping we can see something tonight. We have a lot of great personals on the board. I'm like almost tempted just to rip something myself just to get cards on the screen. I wish I had enough for a 2025 update jumbo or for a Bowman draft. Bowman draft is absolutely incredible this year, guys. And let's not forget, in those boxes, you can also find the snack packs, which will have an auto out of 5. I believe the variations are cotton candy, popcorn, bubble gum, and sunflower seed. I may be missing one. What are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? Hey guys, if you are just joining us, welcome in. I know I have not been here in like 5 days and been missing y'all. We do have TOPPS Series 1 Jumbo here on the screen, number 677. It is our closest break. We do have a filler going on. 4 total spots, top 2 get in, $5 per, 2 for 9. Top spot gets Guardians, second spot gets Twins. We've got Select at 249, and we have TOPPS Chrome Jumbo 517. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Sorry, this is very weird. My screen is coming up very, very odd. What are we thinking, guys? Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights, huh? Crap. Lovely. Oh well. Crap. What was I doing? Oh no, I did what I wanted. almost 7 o'clock, which is when things start to normally pick up for us. Oh crap, that's right, I need to do that. Hey guys, if you are just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. It's been a little slower of a night. Really haven't maintained a viewer for more than just a little bit of time, so I'm keeping a filler up here for Series 1. The filler is 4 total spots, top 2 get in, $5 per, 2 for 9, top spot gets Guardians. Okay, I can't spell, got Garidans, I guess. And second spot gets Twins in 2026 Series 1 Jumbo Half Case. We do have Select Hobby 249, as well as Topps Chrome Jumbo 517 for NBA on the screen. Our personal menu has been updated. Stadium Club has gone down another $10, guys, for breaks, which is awesome. Honestly, there's something got to be lurking in this case because we haven't seen anything huge out of it yet. We got WWE Universe if somebody wants to go ahead and do that. We got Bowman Draft, every variation of it, minus Delight. Yeah, we don't have Delight available at the moment. We got soccer, we've got Pokemon, we've got X-Men. Like, I just want to rip something tonight. I understand Series 1's a little bit further away. I'm hoping to help that move. But just let me know what we want to do. Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock, which means hopefully some more people will be coming in here very shortly. But yeah, just let me know who's out there. Appreciate my complete misspelling of Guardians and Garidans. They're guarding Dans, I guess. But yeah, let's see what we can make happen, guys. I just want to see something awesome. We've had an amazing streak of me being able to rip cards, whether it be personals or group breaks. And obviously, here's the thing. I can't hit for everybody. I really wish I could. But I can say that those who have definitely been around with me consistently, I'm hitting for them. And I absolutely love it. Gold autos. I got gold Nick rookie for Nick out of the 49ers, which was awesome. We got the Uptown for Donnie. We did hit something else for Casey as well. I definitely know it wasn't the Browns because he despises them. And yeah, we've really just been able to hit for everybody recently, and so I'd love to keep it going. I can't hit for everybody every break, but let's see what we can make happen. Can't maintain a viewer for the life of me today. That's okay. are we thinking, guys? What do we want to do? What do we like to see? Please don't have me sit here for hours talking to myself. I know some people enjoy that. I am not one of those people. I want to be able to continue moving and going so that we can see what happens. What are we thinking? What do we want to do? Please don't have me hanging out here forever. I'm honestly going through all this. Oh, Jake from State Farm. Oh my god, that brings back memories from breaking in 2020. What do we want to do, guys? If you are just joining us, welcome in, guys. We got 4 total spots. Top 2 get in, $5 per, 2 for $9. Top spot gets Guardians. Second spot gets Twins in 2026 Series 1 Jumbo Half Case 677. We do have Select Hobby, and we do for $249. And we have Topps Chrome Jumbo number 517 for NBA. We have an updated personal menu. Prices have been reduced on many products. Increased on a couple just because they are more popular at the moment. But if you have any questions about that, please let me know. We've been on a great streak, whether it be football or basketball, really just hitting big. Yeah, especially for the price points. There are many, many teams here that honestly I shouldn't even have to filler. I'm going to be real with you. Guardians shouldn't be sitting at $11. Try to filler it, make it, work for somebody. But they should just be taken outright at this point. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. There's zero reason why it should be sitting there right now. So just let me know what we want to do. We got, we got right like 2.5 hours, if not more. If we can keep breaking, I do not work tomorrow, which means I can hang out here all night as long as we are ripping. I don't have hard outs unless Boss Man says you gotta go. So please let me know what we would like to do tonight, guys. Unlike some other people, I don't like sitting around doing nothing. It's cool, I guess, getting paid to, figure stuff out and just kind of hang out. But I'd rather, be doing stuff for y'all. Whether it's helping y'all, talking about cards, talking about life. Like, in my opinion, it's about having fun. And I'm very fortunate to do something that I absolutely love for work. It's not just my work, it's my hobby. It's something I truly love. So just let me know what we're thinking, and we will go from there. Like, sometimes I just go through the cards because I enjoy it, and honestly, there were years where I did not collect. So I want to see what things look like, whether that be baseball, football, Pokemon. Pokemon I know most of the years at this point, though, because it is kind of it's a bit ironic. I love doing sports. Like, don't get me wrong, baseball, football especially, I love doing it. I feel like I know a lot about it. But Pokemon was what brought me to the game, and what what I know the most about. So yeah, if anybody has questions about that, please let me know. I'll change this filler here in like 5 minutes if something doesn't happen. I've been trying to maintain some viewership. But let me know if you guys are out there, and if you don't have, what do you call it? If we don't have any movement on that, I'll change it up. I can always do it for football as well, but I'm not really sure. I mean, baseball is not only the sport that is starting up with the WBC going on and preseason going on, but, you know, here's the thing. I'd love to continue to do select, but we need pushers. So just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Who's out there with me, guys? What are we thinking? What do we want to do? Yeah, I'll switch a filler up. I might do it for one of the bigger teams at this point. Probably the Yankees, but we will just see. What the heck happened there? Who's out there with me, guys? What are we thinking? What do we want to do? Please let me know. It's been slow. I hate slow. What are we thinking, guys? It's been a little slow. I'd love to see something happen, but I just don't know what it's going to take. Just been hanging out. We do have again, it's going to be our last call on this filler. We got 4 total spots. Top 2 get in. $5 per, 2 for 9. Top spot gets Guardians, spelled incorrectly on my end. Oops. And second spot gets Twins. 2026 Series 1 Jumbo half case. Again, we have a lot of teams there that are just honestly great prices. The Guardians are one of them. Astros, in my opinion, are the Mets are an amazing price, in my opinion. Blue Jays and the Rangers do hit a lot. But yeah, welcome in, guys, if you are just joining us. Again, if you're new, my name's Mike. Been here, though, quite a bit. Been a bit of a slower night overall. Again, it's going to be a final call on this filler. just because there's been no interest. If Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it for the Yankees next. Just do a bigger one, but give 3 first, so that hopefully we can make it move. We do have Select Hobby 249 on the screen as well. Um, Honestly, guys, that's been so hot for us. We've been hitting Shador and Scat autos very consistently. Judkins is coming out. We are due out of this case a second zebra. I mean, the law of averages for Select from Panini for NFL has shown that if you have an insert zebra, that you should have a regular zebra as well somewhere hanging out in the case. For all we know, that's a Jackson Dart. And I haven't seen comps recently, but I can only imagine that's, again, 4 figures is probably not out of the question. Actually, it's definitely not out of the question. And then we do have Topps Chrome Jumbo 25-26 NBA, 1 box. So just let me know what we're thinking, and would love to see some movement. What are we thinking tonight, guys? What are we thinking? It's been slow, to say the least. I know I started a little bit later. I do apologize for that, but it did take a little bit for us to get everything all caught up in the shop so we could just get going. I mean, we do normally get, what do you call it? We don't normally get these, get some viewership until closer to like 7:30 anyway. I'm really hoping we can get some pushing going on here, guys. And we're going to scratch this filler because no one wants it. And we're just going to do one for the Yankees with a great deal. Boom. Today's been a day where I'm dropping stuff. It happens. But luckily, it's always my stuff, not other people's stuff. So we got a filler for the Yankees going on now. 8-1. TP. Appreciate you, TP. Hope you're doing well. Been missing y'all. Fortunately, missed last shift. Man, YouTube is really bad right now at actually telling me when people are online. It's kind of crazy. Let me go ahead and just fix this real fast. And Twins. Okay. Hold on. Did I... My apologies, TP. I'm going to have to scratch that filler. I typoed. That's supposed to be 9. Are you okay if it's 9 spots? It's going to be a 9-1, not an 8-1. Is that okay? But yeah, I'll type you in for the Twins as well. Twins are a great buy. Sorry, yeah, my math was off there by 1 spot. Well, not math was off, my typing. And here, I'm going to put you in, TP. If you don't want in, just let me know. But, yeah, sorry. I'm just going to fix the filler because I hit 8 instead of 9, which is my bad. Boom. There we go. 9-1. All right, we have 8 remaining in this filler, guys. Let me go ahead and remove that. And then we'll pin that. Alrighty. Just let me know what we're thinking, guys. Oops, sorry. I am missing one thing here. Forgot I'm in a different tab here, which means my Shopify closed out. Da, 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 da. Saved. And TP's all paid up as well, so let me go ahead and just type that in there. All right. We have 8 remaining in this filler, guys. 8 remaining. All right. If you did just join us, I'll go ahead and just reiterate what we are doing at the moment. We are kind of focusing on Series 1 Jumbo Half Case 677. The filler right now is 9 total spots. Top spot gets in $9 per, 2 for 16. Sorry, that's supposed to be 3 for 21. My typos are horrible today. I do apologize. I called the Guardians earlier the Guardians, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest, pretty funny, but not what you want to see. Yeah. 3 for 21. Boom. There we go. We'll remove that. Now my filler actually makes sense. I mean, it has been, but first I hit 8 instead of 9, then I hit 2 instead of 3. It's all good. What are we thinking, guys? We have, I mean, we've got about 570 left in spots there, most of it comprising of the Yankees and the Red Sox. If we get the Yankees off, we will filler the Red Sox next. But guys, just let me know what we want to do. We do have Select Hobby 249 on the screen. We have Topps Chrome Jumbo 517. We have our personal menu up there, and I did take the time and update all of those prices, especially for baseball, so that they properly reflect what is going on. Stadium Club continues to go down in price, which is quite nice. It's a great product to rip. Bowman Draft has been awesome this year, and I don't just say that because, I mean, Bowman Draft's always a chase for baseball players, or baseball collectors. But we're seeing a disproportionate number of people who are playing not only in preseason or WBC, but like who are either first or, again, either drafted this past draft or the draft before, who are about ready to get called up. Even some second rounders, like guys who I've been chasing, like Chase Shores from the Angels, are, playing preseason and doing well. So there's a lot we can do there. But right now, I'm really going to focus on the Yankees here. Guys, there's literally no reason why the Yankees should be sitting. Schlittler not only comes out a lot, but he's going to be a very solid pitcher for the Yankees. No doubt in my mind. Let's see. Derek Jeter signs. Rivera signs. Mattingly signs. Who else signs? Not Mattingly. Who else signs? Posada signs. I mean, we hit the Posada, Real 1 on card out of 25. Just absolutely gorgeous. Chisholm signs. Like the Yankees. And then we have the Mantle redemption as well. Like, there's so much the Yankees have, especially in this. Let's not forget there's still Judge in there, too. And we all know Judge is, basically the pairing to Ohtani for the American League. No, obviously without pitching. there really isn't a reason why the Yankees should sit. I don't believe we've had a break where the Yankees miss. The Braves also shouldn't be sitting. They've hit basically every break. Who else really comes out just a lot? Guys, the Guardians are $11. You got J-Ram. I'm trying to remember. You do have that first pitch from what's her name, or from, yeah, it's Manny Fresh. So Manny Fresh has autos. Manzardo's been coming out a bit for the autos as well. There's just a lot sitting there. The Cardinals come out quite a bit too. Nationals, I think, has been our most consistent hitter across the board, whether it be second year Woods, James Young, or Jacob Young, not James Young. Jacob Young comes out a lot too. But really, guys, the Yankees have, I'm pretty sure, the deepest checklist for this product, and it's not even close. The A's are sitting at 29. We call Reggie Jackson signs for the A's at $29. And I'm going to be real with you guys. There's zero reason the Mets should be sitting at 34. You have the chance of Jerry Seinfeld. You've got McLean and you've got Tong. David Wright signs, including the heavy lumber autos. At $34, again, Seinfeld guaranteed 4-figure auto regardless. The Brewers have Mizorowski. Like, we have so many great, inexpensive teams on the board if doing this filler for the Yankees isn't your cup of tea. But take your spots in the store, take them in the chat, just let me know. I mean, I've been gone for, God, I haven't streamed since last Wednesday. This is like the longest amount of time I've gone without streaming. I missed y'all on Thursday. Unfortunately, I was just not feeling well. I'm feeling much better today, just a little rundown still. But just let me know what we want to see. Let me know what we want to do. The last thing I want to do is sit here hoping that we get some chats going on and seeing some movement. What the heck? Okay. Sorry, I just had a mini panic attack. I've never heard our system talk to me. And I was about ready to fight somebody. Damn. I just popped up like... Since 16 for 2 spots can give them to the next 2... Sorry. Yeah, I'm probably about to have to call my boss because that's freaking me out. Alright. So what we can do here is literally, again, 2 free spots on Raisinette, guys. 2 free spots. 6 remaining. Alright, well, I mean, Raisinette's sent, so if not, I can always just use that towards a future filler as well. But I'd really like for that to go, because, I mean, we've got 6 left, and then the Yankees get to go. Although we only have 1 person. So if not, we may just have to just go from there. I guess, if the filler doesn't go, I can always just gift somebody a spot because it's more than enough to cover a team. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep this filler running for a little bit, guys, just because we're kind of just gonna see what happens. It's been slow. I mean, we have not hit our peak time yet. We do have 6 remaining, so technically we only have what, $42 left in spots. It's really not bad. What are we thinking? What do we want to do, guys? Come on, I really don't want to sit here. We had literally a huge help from, again, I actually know Raisinette personally, one of the nicest guys just in the hobby. Just wanted to help us move and see something happen. Um, so yeah, I mean, if the Philly, I want to give somebody 2 chances at the Yankees for free, but we need viewers. And it would be, again, I don't want to do that to myself as much as I would love to, because I think the Yankees are a great buy. No, I want, especially if we get somebody to come in. uh J Mint 89 AZ. Oh, Jeff. All right. Well, Jeff, that's right. It's Jeff. Sorry, you. I remember you now. Well, Jeff, that is a free spot, good sir. That has been paid for. I only typed in Jeff. My name is Jeff. Nice to see you, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. We have... I'm going to get some clarification. We either have 6 or 5. Should be 6 still, but I'm going to get clarity here in just a moment. Because I'm trying to figure out whether... Yeah, sorry, just figuring out a quick situation. Because again, technically that's 2 spots. Given to the next 2 people that participate for free, but TP and Jeff both already participated. So I'm just getting some clarification from Boss Man, because I don't believe he's a good friend of mine, but he did not. I don't think he stuck around. He's playing poker, so I don't think he's here to clarify for me. Yeah, honestly, I think this is the way we're gonna do it, but I'll just double check. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna just double check. Not sure. We'll leave it there for right now. I can obviously fix that. That is not final. Or actually, that's not ethical. What we have to do would be here. Let's do it this way. And then I can adjust these if I have to. That looks better. Oh, hope you're doing well. If you're still out there, Jeff, raising that dude. I know who you are. Appreciate you as always. Just one of the best people in the hobby, truly. TP, appreciate you dropping if you are still out there too. It's been a slow one, and that happens. I'm not complaining whatsoever. Just I'd like for this filler to go a little bit. I want to see something happen. I really do. I love being able to open up cards for everybody. Again, it's my favorite hobby, and I get to do it for a living. What are we thinking? What do we want to do? Help me help you by helping me help you. I want to see something awesome happen tonight, whether it be a personal, whether it be a break. I mean, we're literally sitting right there on this Yankees filler, especially if I get some clarity on the situation. What are we thinking? What do we want to do? We had a very kind gesture happen earlier today. Why is a wrestling card with baseball? That's what I'm trying to fix today. Yeah, I need to go put these back and fix the next round. Ow, ow, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ow, ooh. I really hate when my rib does this. Ooh, crap. Owie, mama. Ow. Oh. I might have to step outside for a second, guys, if this doesn't stop. Woo hoo. I hate my ribs doing this. Ooh. Can't bend over now correctly. Sorry, ignore this on the table. I wasn't planning on having to do this. I'm sorry. Having a connective tissue disorder is not a pleasant experience for anybody. But I make deal with it. It just hurts. And sometimes very badly. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get that done. Oof. Owie mama. Guys, we have 6 remaining in this, or 5? 5, I think. Yeah, 5. I got clarity on that. 5 remaining in this filler. 5 remaining in this filler, guys. I'll go ahead and... Five left in the filler. I got clarity from Jeff. We get to continue paying this forward. I have a good friend, Raisinette, who dropped in the chat earlier. And we'll... what do you call it? We can be very close. It's 5 left in the filler because we have 2 spots that are going to be on the house. I'd love to split that up. So if somebody wants to drop... If you're new and dropping in, please drop a 1 and a 1. Jeff was very kind to us and allowed us to continue paying it forward to another individual. So guys, if you want a free spot for the Yankees, just drop a 1. Literally. 2 people. Or if somebody wants to drop a 2 first, I don't care. First come, first serve, guys. I'd like to split it up, but it's literally, it's a free $16 drop. Or $8 for 2 people. I'd like to split it between 2, but honestly, we haven't had many people talking. So let me know. The next 2 that drop a 1 get a spot for free, guys. If you don't have any audio, that is. Whoa, what happened? We had a viewer spike and then we lost everybody. Oh, that's YouTube. Maybe doing that. Let me know, guys. We don't have someone who wants to... We really don't have someone who wants to do this? I mean, if it stays this way, I will just move it over, and I mean, I guess I'll honor it to somebody. I'm genuinely surprised that no one's dropping a 1 for... It's literally free, guys. It's free. Just drop a 1. It's free. Jeff and TP have both very graciously allowed me to continue this for free. It's a filler spot for free. Free. F-R-E-E. $0. Already paid for. Hell, at this point, guys, someone drop a 2 and I'll give you both. I don't care. I just want to make this move. No one wants free spots? Who am I talking to? Don't make me, like, type in someone random. Donnie, are you out there? I'm waiting for you to call me Helen Keller. Someone be mean to me. I'll take that. I'll take any interaction tonight. I mean, again, Raisinette was so kind. Where are my people at? It's 7:30. No one wants it? At this point, like, again, like... Well, what can I do at $16 that would be equal to 2 spots? This is going to be a final call for the free 2 spots, guys. And then I'll just move it over to something else. I'm pretty sure if I do this right, we may be able to just even get closer on the Red Sox. Okay, no one is interested in free spots. So final call on the filler, and Matt. Well, somebody finally listened. Matt, you, sir, have won the free spots. Congratulations, they are all paid for. My good friend Raisinette, who I've known for many years, paid for 2 spots. Do not worry about sending, you are paid for, good sir. I was about to, like, I wish I had hair to start pulling out. I'm like, who's not going to drop for free spots? Literally a free $16. So, Matt, if you want more, let me know. Obviously, I can't honor a 3 spot. If you get one, I'd have to start over because they were on the house. But if you want more, let me know. We do have 5 remaining still. I'm pretty much just going to push this. This is going to be my go-to for the night. Especially since someone already paid. How you doing, Matt? How you been, man? Oh, sorry, I'm going to be back in just a second. I need to move this off camera. Tried doing something and nearly messed up myself doing it. Who's out there with me, guys? We have 5 remaining. Guys, yeah, here. This is getting confusing. The next 2 who drop do not have to do that. And Matt, if just again, I'm gonna give you claim to those free 2 spots as Jeff and TP had cleared that to me. So if not, what I'm gonna do is find something where it's basically gonna be a 4 spot filler, and then if TP and Jeff still want in for that as well, then it'd basically be good to go. Because I just want to see stuff happen. So let's see. The question is, do I do 1 team or do I do 2 teams? Because I could do 2. Yeah, like Matt, you are good. You have a $16 worth of spots locked in now. See, in total, oh, TP and Jeff already sent. Oh, they weren't supposed to do that, but that's okay. Let me see what I can do, because how much has been sent now? Huh. What to do, what to do. Huh. Oh, perfect. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Guys, final call on this filler. If not, because everybody's sent, as long as I get the clear on it, I may just run this where it'll be a three teams at that price where it would be full. But I'd obviously need the okay. TP and Jeff are usually good, so it'd probably be a Matt, so. Final call on Yankees filler, guys. One more? Okay. Well, at this point, yeah, we're gonna have this go. 4 remaining, we're past halfway. Everybody, I mean, yeah, everybody's basically paid once Jeff sends again. Alright, go ahead and send for the filler, guys. We're gonna remove that final call. I definitely want to see the Yankees come off. Oh, hold on. Matt. Oh, yeah, Matt. Oh, Matt, you didn't have to send, dude. Matt, you didn't have to pay, brother, man. A friend had paid for your spots, and Jeff just did that, so that means there's 4 remaining. So do you want your 2 more, dude? You did not have to pay. Yeah, Raisinette had your spots covered, brother, man. Yeah, Raisinette had covered your spots before you joined. So what I'm going to do, please let me know. I'm going to type you in for 2 more. And if that doesn't work, just put towards credit. Okay. So you don't want 2 more in, you just want $16 credit? Okay. Got you. Okay, we have, what is that? Yeah, we have 4 remaining, guys. All right, your credit is up here. All right, I have your credit notated for you. Sorry, man, I tried to explain that, but it's weird. Again, not many people come in here and give away free stuff. I do happen to have some really great friends in the hobby who will try to help people out. But yeah, you still have your 2 spots. Jeff is all paid. We have to make this happen, guys. The 3 for is a killer deal at 21. It's $7 per at that point, and that is a 33% chance. Jeff and Matt both have 2. Again, if you decide you want, to move that over and do the filler, please let me know. But this filler is what I'm going to be sticking with because we have so much paid for already. So yeah, this is happening tonight, guys. This is happening. The credit is there. If not, I will just have to take the money and find something else to run with it. Because at this point, I mean, we got quite a bit sent, so Jeff... Sorry, I'm just doing some math in my head just in case, but, I've got faith. So let's see. I mean, we got quite a bit of money off already. So we really do need to see this go. Again, we have $30 in overall spots left. If someone takes the 3 for rather. If not, it's 36. Or between 32 and 36. Again, I try to make these fillers as great of a deal as I can. We had the kindness of a stranger, well, to y'all, but a friend to me come in and help pay for this filler. We have 4 left. Would really love to see this go. Just let me know, guys. Let me know. But yeah, this filler is going to be, again, at this point, it is our go-to for the night. Feel free to take your spots in the store if there's something else you're looking for. But yeah, this is, I mean, I know it's crazy, almost 8 o'clock. Oh, you wasn't listening, just watching? Okay, you're good. Okay. Good deal, Matt. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I was wondering about that. I'm like, you know, it kind of just works out for you that way. 2 remaining, guys. 2 remaining. And Matt is paid. Nick, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Please send Nick, because, yeah, we've got 1 remaining. Don't worry, I won't type you in as Nick Con. Why not, right? I love this. We've got the filler going. I love it. One remaining. How you been, Nick? Sorry I was not there at the end of last week. I got under the weather for a couple days there. Missed y'all, though. We had a really great streak going, and man, I'd love to see that continue. 1 remaining, guys. $9 left. Less than a cheeseburger. Come on, I want to have to do Clean Hands Mojo. Nick and Matt, and I'm pretty sure everybody here actually tonight could probably tell you Clean Hands Mojo is very real. So is Helen Keller Mojo, but I need Donnie here for that to happen. Oh, I'm doing a lot better. Honestly, I didn't feel great, but it wasn't so much that as my voice was like just gone. I mean, and you know my voice is pretty booming. So if it's gone, I'm like, nah, for 4 hours trying to talk to people, it's not gonna go well. You know, I'd probably have lost my voice even more if I didn't rest. Oh, whoops, I have the randomizer up, I didn't see. But yeah, Nick, if you could please censor, just because, yeah, this is for sure going. If you do want the 2, just let me know, because it's, you know, 2 for 16. That would fill it. Sent. Oh, did you do Venmo again and I just missed it? Or not Venmo, Zelle. Yeah. My bad. I always forget to check Zelle, dude. I always do. It's my fault. I'm a little rusty. Who's gonna take our last spot, guys? One remaining. Last spot, Mojo. Oop. Wow. Hugh. That's... Oop. Hold on. It says there's a message here. This is being bad. Okay, it's just that. There we go. Alright. Whoever drops a 1 for this gets it. Take the last spot for $7. That's the 3 for a price. So even if you haven't dropped 2. It's a free-for-all. Although I guess that... Wait. That doesn't work out in anybody's favor. Sorry. There we go. Take the last spot for $6. That works out in everybody's favor. My apologies on that. We can afford it. Who wants the last spot, guys? And we get to run this filler. And then, I mean, we can just keep going from there. That takes one of our 2 massive teams off the board. If we can get the Red Sox off after this, that would be incredible. Oof. Why is it such a struggle to get this off? It was funny. I was sitting here for a while because I did have a friend pop in and pay for 2 spots. And it took like 15 minutes for someone to drop a 2 to get them for free. I love it. Meanwhile, if you're in some of the bigger rooms, if someone says, hey, something's for free, you got people who be like, it's mine. Anybody want to take it? If it wasn't unethical, I'd like to. And it is. I don't like doing that. It's one thing if I'm not breaking the product or whatever. I love doing breaks. Come on. Help me, help you by I'm trying to literally help you here, guys. Matt's already done a lot. TP's done a lot. Again, you can get the $5 footlong from Subway for $6, but with California taxes, it's going to be more than $6. And if you want chips and a drink, Lord help you. Who's going to take this last spot, guys? It's 1 spot remaining. Nick. Okay, thank you, Nick. Dude, I appreciate you so much. You're one of my heroes. You've been one of my heroes this entire time. Boom. I already know you're going to pay. I'll just wait for that to happen until I can roll it. There you are. I was gonna say don't. I'm like, what did I do? Don't do it. You in the autocorrect, man. Call me princess. Dude, no kidding. Literally. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Raisinette, for being such a great friend. But yeah, that autocorrect, like, whatever it does, it's just like it wants to mess with me. It calls me princess. It tells me not to do things. Let's see. I'm just going to show the random list here real fast. Hopefully it's not. Yep, it's always all over the place because it loves doing that. Boom. Random list is there. All right, there we go. That's a little better, and I love it. You can see that. Let's go ahead and go to the breaking camera. All right, we do dice rolls here. We do actual dice. Where are the dice? There's the dice. They're hiding underneath things. We do not do snake eyes here, guys. 3 or higher, 3 or higher. Thank you, everybody. I love that we got a big old filler off. This really helps move the break. Let's see what happens. Finally, no double numbers. 4 to 1. 5 times. 5 times. Good luck. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Let's do it. Back to this screen. All right. 5 times. We've got our names. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th and final time. 5. Matt Adams. Matt takes the win for the Yankees. Big congrats, Matt. We don't always connect on these fillers. In fact, I know I've been rough on you in the past with some of those, so I'm actually very happy we were able to connect there with you. Not sure if it was one of the free spots that helped you. Again, I'm sorry, Nick, TP, and Jeff. I really appreciate y'all participating. Let me go ahead and update this. And I do need to take them out of the store as well. That is very important. They are out of the store now. Matt, I think that's your biggest filler win with me. Yeah, that took a huge amount off. Let's do something. You know what? Yeah, that took off a huge amount. So let's do something like cheap, but that gets a bunch of spots off. Spots off. Yeah, you're very welcome, Matt. No, I'm happy for you, brother. I love to hit for everybody. Yeah, that's a big one. Not sure if that was the Kindness Mojo spots or whether it was the Sent on Accident spots, but either way, worked out. But yeah, let's see. I feel like we need to get to some of these cheaper teams off. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's see. That's 28. I have not been able to run a filler that actually made this much sense in a very long time, but it's a great filler. It's a 4-4, so everybody gets in. $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Rangers, second spot gets Blue Jays, third spot gets Guardians, fourth spot gets Marlins in Series 1 Hobby. Takes off a bunch of our smaller teams and honestly gets us below halfway. This is a beautiful filler if people want to participate. Again, at the 2 for 20, you can't lose. You're literally going to get, at a minimum, your spots price back. It would literally be like buying the 2 teams. That's the worst you can do in this filler. I literally don't know how I could make that better. You would have to get both the what do you call it? The Guardians and the Marlins in order for you to break even on a filler. That's a lovely, lovely filler, all things considered. We never get to do that. Where the worst case scenario is break even. Unless you only take one, of course. If you take one, there's the possibility of getting the Marlins. Only one spot is below the buy-in, and if you get two, you guarantee yourself your money back at a minimum. How, like, that's a crazy great deal. Who's going to help us out? Now what we're looking for? Do I need to go big again with the, what do you call it? With the Red Sox? Is that what we need? Oh, I said Series 1 hobby, didn't I? Damn it. I literally cannot type today. It is just one, it's always one mistake. Donnie, where are you to call me Helen Keller, dude? Like, literally, I just, like, of all days, I probably deserve it today. I'm doing it like crazy. Jumbo, 677. Because I can't type. It's not hobby. It's Jumbo. It's better than hobby. Nick, you don't really do baseball, right? I know you said you really only do football. And so I appreciate you jumping in there, by the way, too. You know what? I know what the problem is. I don't. This is, I think, the deepest I've ever gotten into a stream without going to the bathroom. Okay, as a Jeter fan, yeah, dude. Honestly, so not only does Jeter sign, but he has this really sick in the Chrome packs. Is this Chrome Mojo photo that can have autos, I believe. It's super dope. It's his classic jump hop from shortstop. It's a really nice photo. I wish I had one on me here, but mine's at home. It's funny, you know, whenever I think of, like, again, consistent players who just did very well, it's hard. Again, they're different, but they're somewhat the same, and that Jeter and Tony Gwynn are very similar in my brain. Obviously, Jeter won way, championships and stuff, but staying with one team, just being known as a great player, an all-around person, like Jeter and Gwynn seem to be the two that I would put into that category of just being like good person, amazing ball player, and like was just loyal to their city on top of it. Like Jeter didn't have any scandals to my knowledge, and clearly Gwynn didn't either. Gwynn was just a gem of a human being. No one interested in this filler, guys? Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. Yogi is another one of those people who's like just supposed to be one of the nicest and like kind of gritty people in the baseball world. My favorite Yogi quote is what do you call it? Don't cut my pizza into 8 slices because I couldn't possibly do that, so only cut it into 4. Like it changes the amount of pizza that's there somehow. I love that Yogi quote so much. Don't cut my pizza into 8 slices. That's far too many. Just cut it into 4. That's plenty enough. At least I'm not doing a British accent when I'm trying to do someone from, like, the Northeast this time. I know my Trump went British last time. This is a wonderful hobby. The best cards, the best world. Words to live by with pizza, I know. Now I want pizza, dude. And here's the thing. I know it's not for everybody, but I'm a huge pizza with ranch guy. And that's one thing I do miss about Texas. Texas, like, on average, you just find amazing ranch. There's literally a Wingstop right here, which has some of the best ranch that you can still get. And my mouth is watering again. I do this to myself every stream, where around 8 o'clock I start talking about food, and I just get hungry. Dang it. It's my own fault. But yeah, no, dude, I love pizza so much, but I need to watch how much I do. But yeah, now I really do want a pizza with like some solid ranch or something. That sounds so good. All right, Nick. Now it's time for me to judge you or not. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Everyone else, feel free to comment as well. I am curious. Yay or nay on pineapple pizza? Hell no. Thank you. Respect. Thank you. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. No way, no how. Yeah, no way, no how. Should that be a thing? I love a barbecue chicken pizza. I love a barbecue chicken pizza. Like, you know, grilled onions could absolutely work. There's a lot of things that you can make work. But pineapple, no thank you. What I do have a funny story about me and pineapple, though. So I had never tried pineapple by the time I was in the 2nd grade. I just hadn't for whatever reason. So I decided I'm going to try pineapple. What happened was, though, is I started having this crazy allergic reaction, which was delayed after the pineapple, so we all thought it was pineapple, right? No, later on we found out that I got bit by a spider that I had an allergic reaction to, but my childhood brain thought that it was the pineapple, and so, like, it took me forever to be convinced to even try pineapple again. Like, forever. There we go. There we go. Boom. There, that's what it is. Alright. What's everyone's favorite type of pizza out there? Try to, what do you call it? Help me get inspired. If we're not going to take spots, help me get inspired. Again, we do have a filler going on, guys. It's literally, it's a 4-4, $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Rangers, 2nd spot gets Blue Jays, 3rd spot gets Guardians. Did I really spell it wrong again? The Gary Dans? Like, I'm just trying to guard Dan today, I guess. The Gary Dans. And 4th spot gets Marlins. Series 1 Jumbo 677. If that doesn't go, maybe I'll do select. I know Nick would probably be happy with that. Where's Casey? Or is he just lurking? My phone is nearly dead. Oh. Though, actually, yeah, again, I'm not going to be, again, it's a little different for my work schedule this week. I am not in tomorrow. I don't remember the last time I haven't streamed on a Wednesday. It's been months. Um, so that's a little different. I do have some pretty decent plans for my day off, though, which includes sleeping, and, I mean, not gonna lie, I'm a bit of an anime nerd. Not about many things, but I do love I love Baki on Netflix, and they did release a new season. Though I'm not sure if it's on the American side. I use a VPN because I'm a pro wrestling fan, but I don't want to pay $30 a month for ESPN to watch pro wrestling. So yeah, just use that for Netflix. Just if anybody else is a wrestling fan out there, just a heads up, you can get all of it if you use a VPN and you get and use your Netflix from an England IP. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But honestly, this I don't want this to be. Will be my first stream in almost 3 weeks where I will not have opened something on camera if we can't get something to go. So I don't care. Someone buy a freaking fat pack from me for I'll double check. Someone buy something for me to open on camera for them because I want to keep that momentum going. And I never thought I'd miss getting bullied, but I do miss Donnie bullying me a little bit. Again, it's the kind of bullying, but still. What is? Oh, that's new. Never seen that before. Someone bully me. Never thought I'd be asking that, especially after my chubby 10-year-old self would be like, "What the heck are you doing?" If hearing me say, "Someone bully me." I just want to have some fun, guys. I am gonna have to go to the bathroom finally, though, which honestly, longest I've gotten to stream without it. So maybe we just need the clean hands mojo. Maybe that's the problem. All right, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. I do need to go to the bathroom pretty badly. Dude, what the heck? Okay, pardon me, guys. Okay, that makes more sense. Whew. I was about to say I have to go to the bathroom, and then the alarm nearly made me piss myself. Would have been funny. Not funny, actually, but because I probably would have had to end my stream. I do not have backup pants. Alright, be right back, guys. Run to the restroom. That was not. That was not what I expected. Tonight's been weird. Not in a bad way, just weird. I'm back. We lost viewers when I went to the bathroom? No! This never happens. Normally I gain viewers when I go to the bathroom. Who's still out there with me? Sometimes I love seeing people listings on eBay and just seeing them being out of their mind. What are we thinking? What do we want to do? Dude, it's kind of nuts. No, wait, did that one sell that I was watching? It did. Or did it just end? Oh, it ended, didn't sell. Okay. Like, it's always funny to me because, like, here's the thing. Obviously, it's their card. They can ask what they want. But some, and, like, if you want to put a best offer on there, don't get me wrong, cool. But some people are like, this card's $2,000, take it or leave it. And I'm like, there was one guy who I was collecting very, very heavily. Mind you, never did, sort of, one touchdown the entire time he's been in the league. He's still in the league, but again, just like a perennial backup. And I had 7 of the 12 select one of ones. And he had one of them graded to PSA 10, and it was at $1,200, no best offer. And I'm like, dude, it's not even autoed. Nothing of his has ever sold for more than $400, even when he was a rookie. Like, what are you on? I don't care if it's a thick card that's a PSA 10, that's a shield. Like, it's like, no world. And I tried messaging them, and no response. And so that crap really bothers me. When people are like that. It's like there's no reason. You're not helping yourself. You're not doing anything great. Like, you're just you're making it harder for everybody. Because I think I'd be willing to pay a decent amount. I'm probably going to just pay the strongest out of anybody out there. But I'm just not going to pay freaking 4 figures for a guy who's never going to turn into anything. It was just a PC card. It's not so bad with Pokemon or things that don't have serial numbers and serialized numbers and stuff like that, but like, if you're a PC for sports, and I mean, you're someone who's looking for something out of 25 or less, you know, the odds of anything being for sale at any given time is relatively low. And so, yes, you can obviously try to dictate the market the way that you want, but like, I've been doing this a long time, both individually, as you know, as part of a team, like a smaller team, and then now as a business. And you got to be willing to work with people. This isn't Walmart. You don't put a sticker price and expect somebody just to pay it. Now, if you've got, like, you know, don't get me wrong, you got Kevin O'Leary's card, or like the Pikachu Illustrator PSA 10, or like a PSA 10 first edition Charizard, or like a Mahomes Black, you know, the Black Prism 101, or whatever. Obviously, you set your price and you decide. But with no names or smaller names, like, who cares? My buddy who PCs Dawson Knox, dude, he would have all of them if some guys weren't asking like 2,500 on some random like third year Prism black finites, or like random one of one elite autos from like 2024. So, right, Nick, that is the problem. So here's the thing that I will tell you personally. If you really want the auto, go unlicensed. There's a solid chance that Josh Allen will continue to sign for Panini. At least they'll probably have stickers left over or something. Once they lose the license, the cards are not going to sell for nearly as much. They'll still look very nice, and you'll be able to have his auto. The problem is that unless you didn't really sign for anybody else, like Leaf or anything like that much, other than his rookie year. So that's part of the reason why his autos are so expensive. One for TP. All right, guys, we got 3 left. 3 left in the filler. Appreciate you, TP. You are a mover and groover tonight. I'll go ahead and just reiterate the filler going on real fast. It's debit drop. It's four spots. All 4 get in. $11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Rangers. Second spot gets Blue Jays. Third spot gets Guardians. Fourth spot gets Marlins. Again, the only way you technically lose is if you take one and you get the Marlins. The odds are really in your favor on this one. I'm really trying to make it work. But yes, as I was saying, if you really want their auto, Nick, just wait. Hawks and Clippers and Jumbo. Got you. That's in 3. We've got Hawks for TP and Clippers. Let me go ahead and take care of those in the store real fast. Yeah, that's a solid choice, man. It's gonna happen. Like, again, if you want the autos, it's best just to kind of wait for them to come to you. Thank you, TP, for that too. That does help quite a bit on the movement here. Oops, there we go. All right. But yeah, like, there was one at our Mara Mesa location. I think we had it was a Sage auto of his. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was like 150. It was Sage or Leaf. We do have one. So, like, there's definitely ones out there you can find, but honestly, you probably find like a nice Donruss or like maybe like an Absolute or something auto for not much. I'm imagining Prism and Optic will probably still be not as cheap. It'll probably be cheaper, but still not super accessible. I love the fact that I'm a Herbert fan because he signs so much. His auto is not expensive. Like, it's funny. Like, at first I loved Herbert as the prospect for, being really great for, monetary gain, but at this point it's just like, cool, I can PC him and it doesn't cost me a whole lot. Kincaid is a solid pickup, though, dude. Here's the thing. They have a really solid duo between Kincaid and Knox going on there. I'm really hoping the Bills can put it together. They are a team that could go on like a 3 or 4 year run like the Chiefs did. I do know, although again, it's a little scary that the Chiefs are signing Kenneth Walker. That's a big what do you call it? That's a big win for them. If Walker stays healthy, he has had injuries. A lot of really weird moves around the league, like Pacheco going to the Lions, and stuff like that. But guys, we have 3 remaining in this filler. It's 2 for 20, which, again, if you get the Rangers and the Blue Jays, you saved $8, basically 30%. You want to take all 3 for, let's see. Yeah, Crosby going through is crazy. It definitely seems like the Ravens are trying to go back to their 2000s roots of just being hard nosed with that pickup, where they want to just be like, again, they want that Ray Lewis feel going on again, where it's like, crap, we got to face this defense again because wait, it fell through. Oh, I didn't see that today. Really? So is he a free agent or is he going back to the Raiders? I didn't see that news today. I was busy doing some stuff. Rumor is he failed the physical. I mean, okay, but I mean, you can fail a physical for quite a few reasons. Again, some can be attenuated, some take more time. It just depends on the level of what it was. Like, was it a blood work thing? Was it a physical performance? Like, was it a physical injury or something else that was going on? Does he need to get on TRT, which is against the rules in the NFL? There's so many reasons why you could fail a physical for the NFL that it can be detrimental and it can be give them 3 weeks. You can fail a physical for the NFL because you were sick the week prior or the week of. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, I think it's probably he failed the physical due to some temporary situation. Unless, again, I doubt, and I hope he's not using again. That would be the only thing I could see where it's like they backed out because they found something like that. But I heavily doubt it. I bet it's something temporary. And for all we know, the Raiders may just use it as leverage for themselves to re-sign him. All right, we've got, how long do we have? We have an hour left, guys. We have 3 left in this filler. I want to let it keep going because it's just such a good filler. We get 4 teams off, which leaves us with 13 left, which puts us finally under halfway there, or over halfway there. And then, I mean, honestly, it's focusing on it's the Royals and the Red Sox. I'd love to do more select as well, but we do just need more teams to come off a little bit more naturally here. I love doing fillers, but when I don't see another possibility on the board that makes sense for that makes more sense unless somebody really wants hey, just go ahead and do the Red Sox, or I really want to see the Mets in there. I'll obviously do that. But when the worst possible situation is technically losing $2 on a filler, that's a godsend of a filler. That is weird about Crosby, though. Forget, who did Owe sound with? Adafe Owe sign with? Was it the Colts? I know I was sad about losing him as a Chargers fan, but I can't remember who he signed with. So many people move so many places. It's just and then I'm doing Bowman prospecting and trying to keep up on basketball as much as I can. But God, it's not my strongest sport. Then I'm doing Pokemon too. All I can say, guys, is that even as a hobby and when you do it for a living, it's still damn near impossible to stay up to date with everything. It's crazy. Like, especially, like, there's still 2025 baseball coming out. You have no idea how confusing that is when 2026 season's about to start. And it's not like flawless or something like that. It's you know, mid tier product. It's nice with Bowman's Best, but still, it's very confusing. Yeah, there's so much going on right now, though. This is one of those other weird periods where, what do you call it? It's somewhat similar to what happens with the October run with baseball, football, and basketball, but in a different way. Baseball's obviously starting up. Basketball is amping up for playoffs. Um, and then football right now is where the draft is amping up and trades just start going off like crazy. And so it's really hard to, if especially if you, even if you're just into two of the Commanders. That's right. Okay, no, that sounds right. I think that's a big loss for the Chargers, honestly. Although I'm a huge fan of them just basically saying, screw it, we're going to get every big lineman that we can. Not only do we have the cap space, but we're tired of Herbert getting hit. And I love that because that's the big reason why they not only lost the playoffs, but weren't like in first place. When your quarterback has 2 seconds or less to throw the football, you're never going to get a pass more than 7 yards down the field, unless you're very lucky. So I like what they're doing there. I think always a mistake of loss, but we did keep Mac for another year, which is a good idea. Um, yeah, Oway I think is a bigger loss, but he was also going to be a big hit to cap space. So I somewhat understand it, but I don't know. I think he was a big part of that defense being nasty on the pass rush, and honestly on the rush defense as well. Um, what was? Oh yeah, no, that was it. The Ravens may have also backed out because I think there was something about it was who they were giving up for what they were giving up for Crosby may not have made sense with their receiver core because Likely went to somewhere. Was it the Giants? Like I know they lost Likely. Um, so honestly, again, that's part of why the Ravens struggled. Is that you Derrick Henry still doing Derrick Giants? So I had to get that right. Derrick Henry still doing Derrick Henry things. What is it now? Almost 9 years into the league. Like again, just kind of it's almost unprecedented how sturdy he is for how physical of a back he is. Um, but their receiving kind of sucked. It was Likely, and then you have Flowers. Bateman's not bad, but no, Bateman was hurt. So the thing is, Bateman does have a history of getting hurt. Uh, Flowers is good, but you need more. Like Lambjack is getting older, not younger. Yes, he can run, but he's gonna need people to throw to in order for the run for him to use his legs to work. Also, so I could see them also having backed out, thinking maybe we'll throw our defense. We'll try to adjust our defense differently and invest that pick into receiving core or adjusting for a receiver. I think it would be a good call by them, personally. The one team that I don't know is ever going to fix their stuff in the next 5 years is the Steelers. They just seem like a total mess. Like, yeah, they made it to the playoffs, but like, how many quarterbacks have they gone through? Yeah, they have Rodgers right now, but like, it just seems like a mess. Like they had Roethlisberger as their guy, and after Roethlisberger retired, they've just been lost. The two messiest teams I'd say are probably the Cardinals. Like I hate to say it, dude, Kyler needs to just go back to the MLB. He should have stayed being drafted in the MLB. Although if Kyler goes to the A's, that A's team is going to be wild. He was always undersized. He didn't get drafted to the right team for what they wanted to do. Like it was just a mess from the start. Now he's made a lot of money, but Kyler needs to leave. Um, Marvin Harrison Jr. can probably produce, but again, I don't know whether his dropped passes are due to catching balls from Kyler or he just can't catch. But yeah, right now the two messiest teams in the league by far, Cardinals and Steelers, in my opinion. The Jets are just bad. They're not messy, they're just bad. Like, they don't even have anything that's messy about them. They're just, like, they don't have anybody. Other than, like, Garrett Wilson, who they're probably going to lose. And Breece Hall. Although, yeah, what was it? Breece Hall, like, trashed his I think he trashed the locker room after finding out he was franchise tagged by the Jets because he wanted to leave. All right, guys, we have 3 remaining in this filler. It's 11. What can I do? If someone takes 3... Dude, if they really want to get the number 1 pick, just put a freaking kicker as the quarterback. Like, just basically do a Brucey situation from the longest yard. You know what I mean? Just let him take the snap every time. We'll do it this way. All right. Take the last... If someone takes 3 spots, I'll do it for 28. I want this filler to go. 1 more filler. I can't let the Yankees be the only thing that happened. Someone buy a Series 1 Fat Pack so I can rip cards on stream and say I did something. Somebody help me. I want to break cards. I have a rhyme for the end of that, but I'm not going to say it because it is totally politically incorrect and I might get canceled. You probably can figure it out. What rhymes with cards and would get me politically and would get me canceled, but I'm not going to say it. No. I need job. I need money. I need to not be canceled. Jewish people are not viewed in the best light in media at the moment anyway. Actually, although I'm on the autism spectrum, so that might ease the blow. Oh well, I'm talking too much. It's my fault. Sorry, wish I had a rant for you, Nick, but my voice is still prone to potentially getting shattered into a million pieces. So I'm gonna take it easy until it feels a little bit more a little bit safer, I guess is the best way to put it. If you are still out there, of course. Jeez. Doesn't help that allergies are so bad this year. Like, La Nina is just kicking my butt. And now I'm talking about whether I really am an old man. I mean, I don't have any hair on my head, so I guess I am one, but that's besides the point. Although, Nick, if you are out there, one thing I did find, and it's kind of funny, as I continue to review my thoughts on TOPPS is that as much as it is time to buy Panini products, especially for football right now, I'm hoping, I don't know if we're getting Prism Black in, but I'd love to. That Pat Tillman manga is nuts. Um, is that this transitionary period is a great time to be buying TOPPS products, only because odds are it's only going to keep going up. Baseball may be safe. I think it's probably pretty safe. Um, they have their expensive products in their release line. But for basketball, especially, and for baseball, before it gets consolidated down to, I'm going to call it TOPPS monopoly, just because, at least for it's a TOPPS licensure monopoly, I guess is the best way to put it. Is a good time to be taking it over, because there's a solid chance that, again, it's not always, but usually, as box prices go up, card prices tend to go up along with it. It's just kind of the law of, supply and demand. If it costs more, I'm sorry, but if it costs more to pull a card, usually people are going to charge more for said card. Not always, but, on average, that's kind of just the way it works. And so there's going to be names that come out, in baseball, football, early football. Again, and I know you don't really do basketball, but we've had this jumbo break up here forever, and the box prices just keep going up and up and up. Like, if anybody wanted the Spurs now, it'd probably be about 50% more expensive if we were to reline the break, and just adjust it to modern prices, but we want it to go. And that's kind of what I've been talking about, is that buying TOPPS products early is a really good move right now, whether it be the cards or the sealed. Again, it's the same. I guess it's the exact opposite reason why buying late Panini products. It's not going to be scarce anymore, but it's just like the last of anything is remembered, the first of anything is remembered. And 2026 is the first year where we're going to be seeing a consolidation unlike anything before. We see a lot of cards from the 2000s here, and you have no idea how much I love seeing Fleer, Upper Deck, TOPPS, and again, it was for a very, very, very short period. They didn't. Panini didn't have it at any point. It's another brand that Panini uses. I'm trying to remember what it was. But yeah, there's again, you had Upper Deck, Fleer was still separate, TOPPS, who else was it? Crap. There's one other maker that I can't remember. But everything had a license. And I loved it. And I loved it because it really was the competition of who had the best product. I actually was a sucker for Upper Deck baseball. I thought it looked incredible. I thought the inserts were badass, especially as a kid. I was an early lover of TOPPS tech. The early acetate cards are so funny to me because yes, it was acetate paper, but they didn't know how to laser print onto it yet, so it was just stickers on the front and the back. I have a Chipper Jones like that. I love it. It's worth $2. But it really led to innovation. And so I'm hoping TOPPS continues to do that. But at the same time, this consolidation also means that acquisition is going to become more difficult. And as acquisition becomes more difficult, prices go up. So again, same situation, different reasons behind why getting Panini products now and TOPPS products now are a good call. Whether it be brick spots, cards, boxes, sealed boxes, so on and so forth. We're going to go through a paradigm shift here where it kind of pains me to say this, but we've already seen what has happened, and I'm going to use Pokemon as an example, guys. top Series 1 baseball for hobby, mind you. At the price we have it now, for a personal RIP, is cheaper than MSRP for a child's game of Pokemon booster box now of 36 packs. MSRP is $166. It's manufacturer suggested. Now, obviously, it's very hard to get it at that. But when baseball is cheaper than Pokemon, you know something weird is going on. And I know it's not perfectly comparable, but this is the state of where wax is going to go. Because we have to remember wax is not just for opening anymore. People view it as an investment themselves. They really do. And so they buy it and they hold it. And they wait. And they just wait. That's not what people used to do. That's why the old wax packs from like the 60s and the 70s are worth so much money. Because they were designed to be opened. And the people who didn't were rare. So this is but this is different now. People are buying to keep it sealed. And so it changes the entire dynamic, and it creates things into collector's pieces that weren't intended originally as collector's pieces. The cards were, the boxes weren't. And so that's going to be it's just all very different now. And so, again, I can't perfectly predict the market. I'm never going to claim to know exactly how things are going to turn out. I do not have a crystal ball. Although I did find a really cool crystal ball insert from 95 from, I believe it was Upper Deck, Derek Jeter earlier on. It was very sick from one of our purchases. I didn't make it, but it was a very cool card. Sorry, that was very ADHD. I don't have a crystal ball. What I can tell you is that there's a reason why I work in this industry. I have consulted with many friends, both with sports and their Pokemon collections, because I'm going to be honest, I have friends who have their collections they could sell and retire, but they decide not to. It's kind of crazy. But I do help consult on what they should sell and when. And it's never not worked out for them, and it's because, I'll put it this way. Humans are creatures of patterns. Like, we can't help but behave in our own patterns. And because of that, we are doomed to repeat similar things when the aspects of those scenarios line up perfectly. Such as purely supply and demand based situations. When there's, again, we all know when supply dries up, if there's any kind of demand, that increases price. And I think we've all seen the demand has gone through the roof. I know that's just basic economics, but it's also, you have to take the account of human nature in that you have people who embrace change and people who resist it. It is very much, it's never, again, the split, I can't tell you. That's always going to be different. But that's why investing in both Topps and Panini products, the late Panini products and the early Topps products, makes sense. Because there's going to be a large portion who embrace change, and there's going to be a large portion who hate it. And if you side with both, you don't really lose. Now, obviously, everybody's limited by the amount of money they have and when they got in and so on and so forth. So this isn't me saying you need to do this. This is me just saying that, man, I really hate to use this analogy, but the people who tend to do the best in war are the ones who sell weapons to both sides. So that's kind of the same idea. Whether you're for Panini and mad that Topps is taking over, or whether you're for Topps and ready to get rid of Panini, if you have both, you've can support both sides without being on either one yourself. Sorry for the war analogy, but I literally don't have a better analogy. On that note, I do need to go to the bathroom. I need to clear my throat for a second. I went on a rant anyway. Nick, I hope you enjoyed that if you are out there. Oh, my back. It feels so bad right now. I love being in my 30s. back. Always enjoy the rant. I'm glad, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed my rant. Probably not as much volume behind that one as normal, but I gave you my best. Man, I really want to make this filler go. I have a feeling it's TP and Nick watching at the moment. I appreciate you pushing for the Yanks, man. I know you don't normally get in on baseball. Oh, alrighty. Thank you, Nick. Tell me the hits. You got it. Let me type you in real fast. And then I'll break it down for you. I just want to make sure that you're in here. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me also take these out of this store. That way no one can take them. That's not the right break. Let's see. We have Thank you, Nick. I got your payment. And TP, I'm sure we'll pay in just a second. All right, so there's a lot that you can hit. I'm glad you like a good deal, man. So Rangers and Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is probably going to be your biggest chase. Alicia Newman also does a first pitch for them and has a a first pitch auto, which are short prints. There's two other short prints that are very, very big. One of them being called a home field advantage, which is kind of like a downtown, and it's starting to sell like a downtown because downtowns are about to lose their license. For the Rangers as well, you have Nolan Ryan autos as well as their current stars, like Josh Young, Wyatt Langford, and names along those lines. The other short print though is called a gold mirror, and what you'll see is on the back it has it's a paper card, but it has like this crazy shiny gold reflection. Now this year they are said to be 20. They're numbered to 20 or less, and sell super well. And if you had a big, even a not crazy good player does really well. A really good player, like if you got an Ohtani, just crazy money. Now obviously Ohtani's not there, but big names would be including Langford, Vlad Jr., who else for them? And then the Marlins are honestly a bit of a gimme team. I'm trying to remember who their autos are, mainly just chasing rookies there. The Guardians do have a pretty deep checklist. Manzardo and and Jose Ramirez do sign. Both of them are very good. Who else is the crap? Sorry, I always get the Reds and the Guardians mixed up in my head. Who's their other? CJ Kafis is their other rookie. You're also going to be looking. So Jumbo is a little different. We're full. We're full, Jeff. Thank you. We're full. Sorry, I'm just explaining to Nick. Nick doesn't normally do baseball, so I'm just explaining the Sorry. Sorry, I was just wanting to explain the hits to him. They did ask TPs all paid as well. I do apologize. Yeah, they wanted to know what's going on. The other big hit that you could be looking for, there's two. There's a full wood card. There's three, actually. There's the full wood card at 25. There's the heavy lumber, which is like straight up a thick wood card. And then there's the heavy lumber autos. And the heavy lumber autos are like game used bats inside of there as well. Thank you. Sorry, I can't type tonight. Um, but yes, those are the big hits that you're looking for. Jumbo, you get a patch and an auto per box. Now those can be, you can get extra autos. There's a lot. It sells quite well. But yeah, if there's any other quick questions, Nick, please feel free to ask. I just wanted to give you, that's kind of the briefest breakdown I can give you. And as we go, I can obviously explain more. Let me go ahead and type this. All right, let's go ahead and display the random again. I don't know what's up with me missing one letter or just. Yeah, of course, man. It's the first. The thing is, it's the first product of the year, for baseball, so it always sells really damn well out the gate, and you never know what rookies are gonna pop off or what players might pop off in the year. So it has multiple benefits to it. All right, thank you, TP and Nick, for filling. Let's see what we get for our dice again. No snake eyes. Let's see if there's no double numbers this time. We've been on a roll with no double numbers. I think that, yeah, there we go. It did not want to settle. It did. No double numbers. 4 and 3. Soft 7. Was that a hard 7? I don't know. I don't roll dice. I don't gamble that way. 7 times, guys. 7 times. Best of luck. Again, luckily everybody gets in. There's really not any losers on this filler. I usually hate when people say that, but actually there really isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 7. Nick, TP, Nick. Perfect. As you can see, I always want to put it up there. 7 times after 7 dice. We got our 1 through 4. And I'll go ahead and type those names in. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, that's not the right one. Nick, you did very well. You did very well with your spots. And we have, oh, there we go. Also got Marlins. And where'd he go? Boom. All right, thank you guys. The Blue Jays Bills connection, right? Here's the thing that I can tell you. If you hit a low numbered or a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. auto, I'm a buyer. He's one of my PCs for baseball. So I can tell you that much. So you have an immediate buyer if you hit one of those. Appreciate it. I do tend to hit Vladdies as well. I think I've hit like Vladdies in like a good chunk of my breaks that I've done, including for Donnie's personal. All right. Well, we got about 20 minutes left. Really, the only thing left is the Red Sox, but we got 2 viewers. That's ambitious. The Braves do hit well. We'll try this, and if not, no worries. Again, I appreciate you, Nick. You, as always, you're my hero. Nick, Donnie, you, Donnie, Casey, TP. Jeff's been coming in a little bit more too. I love seeing you here, Jeff. Um, David. I haven't seen David in a minute though. Interesting. Um, and then I mean, when Kaler's here, obviously he murders everything, which I love. All I know too, Nick, is that we've run fillers for these spots before that people didn't want, and like I'm pretty sure both of those are the ones that hit the hardest. Like we ran a filler for the Braves, and the Braves hit an auto out of 10. Um, and then yeah, we also ran a filler for the Yankees, and the Yankees hit a Posada out of 25. Like the filler spots hit. It's just that classic if they said they hit. But yeah, we got a filler 5-2, $10 per, 2 for 18. Top spot gets the Braves, second spot gets the Tigers. I'm trying to remember. So yeah, Nick, sorry, I completely left something out there. There are redemption cards, not for every team, but for a lot of the teams, where you get a PSA graded version of basically a Hall of Famer from one of the teams. I believe the Rangers is Ryan. It's probably a high grade. It's worth quite a bit of money. Like for the Yankees, it's Mantle, and Mantle is just again, life changing for a lot of people. The White Sox, I believe, has already been pulled. It was a Frank Thomas no name PSA 7. The Dodgers, I can't remember. I think it's Koufax. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Kansas City's George Brett. Red Sox is Ted Williams. Braves was Hank Aaron. Cubs, I can't remember who it was. It's not Banks, is it? Tigers is definitely not Cobb, even though that would be freaking incredible. Who is it for the Tigers? This is killing me. That's who I can remember. I mean, the Mets have Jerry Seinfeld autos, so if you're a Seinfeld fan, that's a good spot. Cardinals, I want to say Ozzie Smith. And the Nationals would be the Expos. So it'd probably have to be Johnson or Vladdy Jr. But all teams don't have them, right? Like the Marlins aren't an old enough team to really have them. The Padres would have to be like a high grade Gwynn rookie. But yeah, guys, I mean, I had to start a little bit late today, and I have no opposition to staying late if we get to RIP. We're really not that far from being able to do so there. I mean, if someone took the Red Sox, it's basically game over. The kill is 440. If somebody wants to take a leap at that. But yeah, Nick, that was another thing that I did forget to mention is that there are redemptions. And then as you can see there at the bottom, there's a World Series ticket spot. If you take that spot, there's a redemption for 2 World Series tickets. Obviously, they can't determine the location yet because that hasn't happened, season hasn't even started. But definitely a cool spot that's there. Again, it's kind of a fun spot more than anything. Again, the odds are low, but getting them is worth a ton. But yeah, those redemptions are really the only other thing I think I missed. There's like true photo image variations and stuff. Like it's a little different than Panini, and that their variations basically there's a code on the back. You'll notice that they look different, but the code will determine kind of what variant you have. What's up with my 9:15 spike in viewership? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We do have a filler going on. 5 total spots. Top 2 get in. $10 per. 2 for 18. Top spot gets the Braves. Second spot gets the Tigers. And Series 1 Jumbo half case. We're really not that far there. We do have select NFL and Topps Chrome Jumbo NBA on the screen. And I just realized I did not type the filler in here yet. Let me go ahead and fix that. Anyone want to help us move stuff in the last 15 minutes? Because again, honestly, I love staying late if we're ripping. I don't love staying late if we're not doing anything, but I wouldn't stay late, so it doesn't really. Just forget I even said that. And of course, if you want to take, here's the other thing: if you want to take multiple spots, guys. Like, there's a bunch of teams here that you want to take. I'll work something out with you. I absolutely will. Like, just let me know. I want to help these breaks move. I want to make it make sense for everybody. Where, again, y'all are happy with what's going on. Everyone's happy on this end because, we're a business. Yeah, we're a business. But, like, I love being able to... I love being able to rip. I love being able to talk cards. And yeah, sometimes we get people into new products, and next thing you know, they just absolutely fall in love with it. I've always loved baseball, but honestly, I was more of a football Pokemon collector as an adult. For a reason that I've given a big old explanation for before. But I started ripping baseball for everybody, and I started realizing, I'm like, damn, I really do miss baseball, and I loved it. And here I am, not only just back into it, but just like, I said I wasn't a Bowman guy, and here I am talking about Bowman. So the thing is, there's so many different ways to have fun in this hobby. Obviously, I want people to spend their collection dollars and investment dollars wisely. But I try to make good deals happen so that everybody is as happy as they can be. And, look, we're not the biggest breakers in the world by any stretch of the imagination. I actually am very fortunate to be, to know some of them very closely. But that doesn't mean, again, our product is top notch. No doubt. The type of hits that we get out of here, especially considering the amount that we rip, is kind of crazy. We don't rip nearly as much product, yet the cases that we get on average seem to be above average. If not, again, we've had God cases we've seen here. Like, you have no idea how badly I would have loved to just have bought all the pristine that was here. Of course, that's not the way it works, but that pristine God case, believe me, if I was rich enough, I would have been like, give me it all. Because that's a dream, where you're basically just never losing on a box. But I'm also happy having had that happen for y'all. Where we got group breaks or personals, and we get to rip it for you. If you were here that night, or watched back the replay, I was here 3 hours after, or 3.5 hours after I got off work. I just loved being here. I loved hitting big for people. I loved seeing the cards, being the first people to see it and hold it. Like, it's fun. Yeah, we've got about 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. There isn't a whole lot else I can make happen tonight unless we want to. Like, really push. Or unless somebody really wants to do, like, a personal or something. What is going on? Okay, there we go. That was weird. My encoder on YouTube failed. Was I live there? Am I back? I promise I didn't sign off. That was just weird. That was weird. That was very weird. Okay. Yeah, it went out for a second. Yeah, that's what it showed me that. It said the encoder went down from my YouTube side, so that was different. But I'm glad we're back. Yeah, that was a first. I'm guessing our Wi-Fi has been acting a little weird today, so I wonder if it just dropped for a second. Like, not that like it died, but it didn't produce enough of a signal. But yeah, I mean, we got about 8-ish minutes. If someone wants to help push this filler, I'll wait a little bit longer. They literally would. I mean, what would that put us at? 11 teams left? Yeah. Unless somebody really wants to take a leap at 440. Which honestly, I'd love. I would love to do that, but you never know. What are we thinking? What are we doing? I don't know if you're here for me when I said it earlier, Nick, but I'm actually not here tomorrow. I'm back on Thursday, but I have it's a first where I have a Wednesday where I'm not even coming in. I don't work. Um, but I think I'm back. I'll double check. I think I streamed through Sunday, but I'm not 100% on that. No, I know Friday I work somewhere else. Friday I know I work at the Mira Mesa location. It's weird. I don't mind it at all. Just it's not my stereotypical week. Yeah, I'll be back streaming on Thursday, and then I don't stream again until next Tuesday. Huh. Okay. Wow. This is a short streaming week for me. Different. Don't mind it at all. But I'm gonna miss y'all. It's unfortunate. Uh, when again, I do love how much work we were able to put into Series One. Select is gonna go soon. Probably be the one that goes next. I don't know. I'm sure I'll ask Mr. Bossman if we are getting Bowman's best in, and or if we will be doing breaks of it. That's still chasing the 2025 rookies like Cam Smith, Kurtz, Baldwin, and so on. Um, I don't know about Prism Black. I know that it's sold out like crazy. I don't know if we're going to get an allocation. If we do, what the price will look like. If we'll be doing personals or if we'll be doing breaks of it. If we do, I would love to rip it, but I just don't know. Considering it's Prism and the last Prism, I'm sure we'll get some of it for a group break, at least one. But we'll just have to see, because if it's absurdly expensive, then I also understand maybe not being able to make that work. But that is a waiting game. I mean, we have finest basketball for personals. It's a rough group break because it's a very expensive box. Like we can do like a two boxer maybe. I mean, that is four autos, but it's just tough. Um, NFL obviously we are in a flawless NT room. I'd love to, but that stuff is just, I mean, it's ungodly. Like NT collegiate and NT baseball, tons of fun. Doesn't break the bank as much. When you're talking 4 to 9 grand a box, it's a little bit ludicrous. Don't get me wrong though, I do love buying the single cards. Flawless gems are some of my favorite cards. But yeah, right now we're kind of in a situation where we're going to have probably the biggest break in NFL trading cards that we have seen in a long time. Normally, Score is ready to go like as almost as soon as the draft is over, and it's just because they just use the college unis. Um, but again, I'm sure we'll get like I don't know. Is it going to be Bowman U? Probably not. I mean, Bowman U is for people who are still in college, so I don't know. Again, I'm sure we've seen Topps Chrome. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do paper. I kind of hope they don't. There's no reason for paper NFL. But if they do, we'll probably won't see it. I mean, we're gonna have a what Prism Black release here in like a week or two, and then we won't see football cards for like 3 or 4 months. Which just isn't kind of what we normally see. It's gonna be different. And as an NFL collector, I mean, I'm intrigued, but I'm concerned. Which is why you may see me collecting a little bit more MLB at the moment. Not only because I love it again, but because I'm going to be able to access products year round, no matter what. Just have fun with it. Yeah, it's an exciting time. It's going to be a different time. I'm really hoping the Topps like. Here's the thing: if Topps can go hard in producing high quality products in the postseason for the NBA, it will give me some hope, right? It will. Um, because I get it, while the season's happening, it can be a little bit difficult. But if they can't, just get what you can now. Will be my only advice. Just get what you can now. It is an ever increasingly expensive hobby. Uh, we already kind of see that if you want to partake in hobby boxes, especially multiple, group breaks are kind of the way you have to go unless it's a special occasion. Um, or you happen to be a high wealth individual, which again, never gonna hate on you. If you're a high wealth individual and love ripping cards, more power to you. In fact, I'm envious of you in the best way. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting time where we're going, and we'll just have to see how things pan out. Kind of on the last probably 30 seconds, if we even have that left on the stream. Again, thank you, Nick, Jeff, TP, and Matt for all coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate. Oh, and Brazenette, dude, thank you again for the free spots that happened earlier. That was a huge, huge blessing to the chat. Love you popping in. Hope to see you again soon if you end up watching this back. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we had more than 30 seconds. Well, nope, that was pretty on point. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everything tonight. I will be back with y'all on Thursday, and then after that, I will not be back with y'all until next Tuesday. So please take your spots for me. Take your spots for Ryan for tomorrow. And hopefully we can see some breaks next stream. This does end the streak of cards being opened on camera in a row. That's okay. Thanks again, guys.